Season of Reveals 2024 Week 2. Welcome back to Dovetail Games Season of Reveals 2024, a month-long event starting today to close off the year with a big celebration featuring brand new updates and announcements across all of our titles. We'll be focusing mainly on news for Train Sim World and also looking further at TSW VR, New York and City Transport Simulator, Tram, and more. This is our Week 2 article, and you can find a recap of Week 1 on our first article. As a reminder, we've created a full calendar that spans December, where we'll be sharing a new announcement across our socials and communities each weekday, leading up to an extra special reveal on December 20th. On top of all the amazing announcements throughout the month, we'll also be celebrating with weekly community giveaways you can join for free and have a chance to win Train Sim World add-on keys. This article will be updated each time we share a new reveal this week and will help keep everything together in one place. It will also feature exclusive announcements and sneak peeks at announced TSW projects to conclude each week, so be sure to stay tuned and be sure to follow us on our social channels and community groups for the latest information as soon as it's shared. See you soon. Deck 9th reveals City Transport Simulator, Tram coming to console. To start off this week, we're checking in with our partners at ViewApp for new details of the 0.4.0 update coming to City Transport Simulator, Tram, and sharing our announcement for its debut to console platforms on January 28th. Update 0.4.0 coming in this update from popular request is joystick support and customizable controls, with presets for keyboard and controller inputs. On top of this, two new map extensions grow the world, capturing the charm of Tram and enhancing the unique Old Town feeling without the usual car traffic that shapes the cityscape elsewhere. Another highlight of this expansion is the grass tracks, which not only change the aesthetic, but also give the route a different tone. They're also adding an interesting construction site at one station, providing an engaging change of pace and allowing you to experience the ever-evolving city landscape. Overall, these expansions not only provide a deeper immersion into the world of Tram, but also deliver a varied gameplay experience, allowing you to explore both the tranquil old town and the city's new, underutilized areas. Get ready to take the helm of your favorite tram from the comfort of your couch. City Transport Simulator, Tram is making its console debut on 28th January 2025. The immersive tram driving experience that's captivated PC players is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X/S at launch. With all the charm of the bustling city of Tram, this is your chance to step into the driver's seat and navigate your tram network in stunning detail. Be sure to follow ViewUp on social media to stay updated. Join their mailing list for exclusive news on CTS, Tram, and visit the website for more details. The journey is just beginning. Bonus reveal. New screenshots for the Great Western Express remaster. We also have a bonus feature today for fans on Train Sim World, coming from our game designer Liam, who worked closely on developing the West Somerset Railway remaster, with additional details and news about their next upcoming remaster for the Great Western Express add-on. Liam work on the GWE remaster has been ramping up conductor mode support for the HSD, and the Class 166 is now fully in, with players being able to play as the conductor by using a newly modeled guard panel on the MK3 coaches for HSD services along with the rear cab guard controls for the Class 166. All stock found on both GWE and Diesel Legends will also have working suspension along with the latest weather effects, AI horns which you will hear at points on the route, and revamped to D4 lighting. This include fixes to light leaks which could be found on some of the stock. We mentioned before how there will be a selection of new liveries being added for trains on other routes that will layer onto the GWE remaster. These liveries are unbranded and inspired by other real-world liveries, with each livery also coming with a new interior color and seating layout to match the real-world trains. For the Class 484 we have an underground livery, which has been updated to include a red trim around the headlights and a blue stripe running along the train. The Class 484 will also be updated to use to D4 lighting in the latest weather effects. As for the Class 387 we have the Western, LHR Airport, and ex-Gatwick Express liveries along with a new livery called Coast. Coast is inspired by the Class 387 operated by C2C, with a full white body, blue doors, and updated interior. For the route itself, everything is fully up to date with the latest TSW5 features and visuals to make GWE truly elevated to modern standards. Every piece of scenery has been looked over to match what you would expect to see in a new route, with some whole areas such as Ealing Broadway, Reading, Hazen, Harlington, and Southall being fully rebuilt. But it's not all just about the looks. Extended track shadows and new teleportation points have been added. Route hopping will also be available at Paddington, where players can hop to the Bakerloo line at a newly modeled entrance found inside the fully revamped Paddington station. For fans of the Underground, you will be pleased to know the Circle and Hammersmith and City Line platforms have also been opened up and made fully functional, and not just at Paddington. Westbourne Park and Royal Oak are also now player accessible and fully functional stations. With all three Underground stations now functional, it only seemed right to update the tracks, add a slight track extension at Westbourne Park, and place some signals to make the Underground line on GWE playable. Using the Class 484, you will be able to drive Circle and Hammersmith and City Line service between these three stations alongside the mainline traffic going to and from Paddington Station. Thank you for the insight and screenshots, Liam. We're looking forward to seeing more about the GWE remaster as we get closer to the release. If you want to catch up on our previous updates and information for the GWE remaster, then please jump to our below articles. Deck10th reveal new details for the Tadami line. Welcome back. Today in our season of reveals, we'll be giving you more details from our partners at Union Workshop for the upcoming Tadami line route, the first Japanese route coming to Train Sim World. If this is your first time hearing about the Tadami line Izuwakamatsu Tadami route, then be ready for stunning scenery through dense valleys and the quaint rural Japanese railway. Get ready for narrow gauge traction as you carry out local passenger service amongst the mountains. Today we can also reveal the locomotive will be the Kia 40 diesel railcar. You will operate across 88 km of track, visiting 28 stations with Japanese signaling and safety systems as well as native Japanese language support, UTSW. Life on the Tadami line is best taken in at a slower pace, and a run along the line will take you a couple hours to complete. From our side, we'll be giving more updates on Union Workshop's continued development of this route as we get closer to release next year. Deck 11th reveal Cardiff City Network, Raider and Court into Penarth and Beakerdid. Brenon Da, good afternoon, and welcome back. Today in our Dovetail season of reveals, we're checking in on the first ever Welsh route coming soon to Train Sim World. We can announce the official title of the add-on will be Cardiff City Network, Raider and Corton to Penarth and Beakerdid. This will be a diesel-only route that covers the heart of the Cardiff city centre in Wales. Dive right in with the new transport for Wales BR Class 153 and the transport for Wales BR Class 150/2, and across 20 miles of track. You'll experience a huge variety of gameplay compacted together, with loads of stations to discover, and plenty of shorter lines and interconnected services. TFW is also a brand new operator for us in TSW. We're really excited to bring a great city experience that really leans into a variety of services that range between 5 and 45 minutes, perfect for any moment. These locomotive screenshots are still in development, and we'll keep you updated across our channels for future development progress for the Cardiff City Network. Deck 12th reveal new TSW VR, New York gameplay. Today, we want to share a development update on our first ever VR title, Train Sim World VR, New York, available to wishlist now on the Meta Store and coming next year. If you've not yet heard about TSW VR, as part of the August Dovetail Direct, we unveiled our first VR title developed by our partners at Just Add Water. This will bring the experience of the MTA Harlem line to your home, exploring between Grand Central Terminal and North White Plains. You'll be able to jump aboard the MTA M3A and M7A trains, accelerating above the streets of Park Avenue and through the Woodlawn suburbs with 24 miles of track ready to traverse. On our reveal video, we also gave you a sneak peek of gameplay you can expect to find whilst playing TSW VR, New York, which you can watch below. As you can see, you'll also get MetaQuest exclusive features, including your very own New York apartment where you can view all your game breakdowns and training manuals, filled with collectibles, a photo album full of pictures you can take along your journey, and boasting a city view of the Harlem line from your window. Be sure to head over to our Meta store so that you can be notified of any updates and add it to your wish list today. Additionally, join Matt Pedalston and our community team later tonight to catch live gameplay of TSW VR, New York on our Jingle Jan charity event. Deck 13th reveal Mittenwaldbahn, Innsbruck, Garmisch-Partenkirchen. Welcome to the end of week 2 for our season of reveals. Today we have a special update coming from the TSG team with new details for their recently teased Austrian route, Mittenwaldbahn. We hope you're ready for the first backdated Austrian route coming to TSW. We'll be traversing the steep mountainous railway of the Mittenwald Pass and heading cross-border between Austria and Germany. Set in 1989, with 15 stations to explore over 63 km of track. Strap in and board the new Walmart BB 1020 Crocodile locomotive in OBB blood orange livery, as well as the DBB BR 111 in DB blue and cream and a range of passenger coaches and wagons. As for the full list of rolling stock included with Mittenwaldbahn: 1. Walmart BB 1020 blood orange. 2. DBB 111 cream and blue. 3. Silberlinge BN and Aben. 4. IC wagons in TE livery blue and red. 5. DBB East 50 freight wagon. 6. DBB RMMS 663 freight wagon with 4 different loads. 7. DBB Taj repaint. 8. DBB Schimmons repaint. Expect steep gradients and stunning terrain from Garmisch-Partenkirchen to Mittenwaldbahn in Germany. Cross to Austria to reach the summit at Seefeld in Tyrol, and then heading back down again to Innsbruck HBF. We're super excited, and from both our teams at Dovetail and TSG, expect more news in the coming months as we trek upwards towards the release. Week 2 bonus update on BR Class 104 and Peak Forest expansion pack. We've also got a bonus update to close off the week from Simtrack Studios, sharing a new development screenshot for their Cop-Hop wagon as part of the Peak Forest expansion pack they have been working hard on. Thank you to Simtrack for showing this. We'll keep sharing new development updates when we've got them, so if you're excited, be sure to follow along in the new year on our TSW roadmaps and articles. Join us next week for the final set of reveals and updates, and we can't wait to close off the year with our final announcement.